What's good, YouTube? Welcome to the first ever WilderBros Podcast. Here with I'm Lee, and we have here Logan.
Hey,
and I'm Lee. So we're going to start off this podcast. We have quite a few things to be talking about.
We've been busy.
We've been busy. We've been really busy.
Yeah.
So I went into the wrong thing. Okay, so the very first thing we talk about is WilderBros, our company, and what we do. Do you want to start us off, considering that you are the boss?
I can start us off. Alright guys, so...
Leave the camera. Leave the camera.
I am looking at the camera. Alright guys, so... a lot's happened this past couple months or so, we'll say. We finally have somewhat of a set cast in place, and we're getting ready to start filming some of our stuff that we've been planning for...
4 years?
Yeah,
3 years?
Yeah, like at least 3 years.
Yeah. So we have quite a lot of things
Yeah.
that are going on right now, and it's a lot of them I'm really excited for.
Yeah.
But aside from that, what do we do? What are we planning to like?
Well, as you guys probably already know, we are a movie production company, and we specialize in. What else? Movies.
Yeah. What type of movies do we specialize in, Logan?
Well, so far we're mostly specializing in horror, but we've been known for our comedy.
We're pretty funny.
Yes.
Only sometimes though. We're only.
It depends on on what day.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to be starting our monthly WilderBros series of shorts,
Yeah.
which features me, of course, my brother Quinlan, as you guys have already met.
Who's not here?
Yeah, he's not here because...
Working.
Yes.
This is work too.
Yeah. And so we'll be doing that, but as I'm sure you guys have been wondering since 2014.
Yeah.
When's our first film going to come out?
We're gonna talk about that.
Good news.
We'll be talking about that a little bit later. But something I want to talk to you about is where the idea of WilderBros came from, like the name, the idea, like what started it all.
We want a history lesson.
Yeah. Tell the viewers where it came
Alright. Well, hard to say where the exact name came from, but me and Quinlan go back a long way. And I remember the exact moment when I first came up with the name. Like, we were just joking around in the bus, talking. And then, you know, I had this idea, and I just had this idea in my head, like, kind of like the classic comedy acts, like Abbott and Costello and whatever. And then I just started, you know, what could we call ourselves? We're wild and we're basically brothers. And then from that I was like, wait a minute. And then I grabbed Quinlan and said, dude, we're the WilderBros.
I'm just gonna fix this so we can see ourselves.
Okay.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, and he said, okay, that's a good name. And we pretty much stuck with that.
Awesome.
And that developed into, well, this.
And I jumped along about 4 years ago now.
Yeah. And in high school we met some like-minded individuals, and well, the madness has never ceased.
Yeah, this kind of just went off. So now we're going to move on to our next topic because we got a little history lesson there. Introductions. Logan, tell us a little bit about yourself and your name and
I'm Logan James.
what you do in WilderBros.
All right. Well, as I said, overlappingly, I'm Logan James, and basically I'm the founder and creator of WilderBros, the characters and the production company as a result. Well, basically, I've always been obsessed with like horror movies and movies in general. But I always had a fondness for horror and like sci-fi. It's just all the cool shit that sadly is lacking in our lives. But just all that cool stuff, and I knew I always wanted to be in movies, and my grandparents encouraged me, like, yeah, go do it, we'll watch it. And I've never stopped going on. and scrapped various ideas. But now we definitely have a fine start.
We have a fine start with the movie that's coming up, and we have a very big. I have to introduce myself first.
Yeah,
So
introduce yourself, Lee, and then we'll get to our big announcement.
so my name is Lee Evans, and I have been doing YouTube since I was about 13. I haven't got really anywhere with it because I never was doing anything really funny or anything really cool, which is fine by me because it was just a hobby. I've always had an interest in acting, but I never thought it would be like a major thing in my life. And then I got to high school, and I had to take option classes, and I decided to take my first drama class, which I found out that I really enjoyed. And then I joined a few plays. I've been in 3 plays now. I'm one of the co-stars of WilderBros. I'm in a band. I do that. I am the creative director at WilderBros, meaning that any ideas that aren't Logan's have to go through me to make sure that they're okay, and then they get passed on to Logan for the final say in yes or no.
Yeah.
And I also, if I don't like something in a movie, I can change it. That's basically what I do. And then I also do editing, and then...
At least until we can find an editor.
I mean, we have an editor, I just don't want him to screw anything up, so I'm just doing it for now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically my job, and that's who I am. So now, we can go into our planned movies. What movies do we have planned, Logan?
Well, I guess we should start from the beginning, of
very
course.
beginning.
With our first planned movie, which, though the few of you who've been following us since day one have probably been waiting for this for
3 years?
At least 3 years maybe now.
It was supposed to be 2015 release.
Yeah, there was actually a comment saying, "What the fuck, man? Where is this thing? You promised us."
Yeah.
I said, something came up.
Something came up. We didn't have the character that we needed. That was vital.
we lost one of our actors. Which
So,
really sucks.
Yeah.
So
what
now,
movie is it?
finally. Yeah.
Finally, we can officially announce it.
Officially, on this day, we're finally going to be starting production on Jeff the Killer. Oh my god, at last!
Oh man, I'm super excited.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, I'm going to be playing Jeff the Killer in the movie, and I'm also going to be playing another character named Dan.
Because we don't want to hire another person.
Basically, I also Jeff the Killer doesn't have very many lines. And yeah, I'm an attention hog, so I get Dan. Dan is basically my spirit animal. He's like super sarcastic, and that's really funny.
He's kind of a dick, but
he's my spirit animal. Like I said, like I feel like you wrote Dan specifically for me.
Maybe.
Yeah, and but anyway, who are you in the film?
Alright,
Tell me about your character.
Well, you know who I am. I gotta tell the people.
Yeah.
Well, I play Hank in the film, and I basically wrote myself with a different name, just laid back. I don't say much, but I joke around with the rest of the guys in the cast, and I very protective of my friends, and I actually get to hit Jeff with a baseball bat.
Yeah, can't wait for that scene.
Which is going to be fun for me until, well, as it is written in horror movie lore.
Don't spoil anything.
Yeah. Well, we all know who dies. This is known in horror movie lore. If you try to fight back, something goes wrong.
Yeah. What other movies do we have planned? Can I talk about the next movie since I wrote it?
Well, I think we should say the cast, maybe, of Jeff.
Okay, so...
Because it took us a long time to get this damn cast.
It took us a very long time to get this cast. So, we have me starring as Jeff the Killer and Dan. We have Logan starring as Hank. We have our friend Chris starring as... One second, I need to pull it up.
I think it was Mark.
Was it Mark?
Yeah,
I think it was
Mark, yeah.
Okay, well, let us see, because I have all of it. Okay, so, yes, we have me, we have my friend Jess, who you've seen in the latest video that we posted. Was the note to Jeff. She is our Jane the Killer, which is the character that took us the longest time to find.
Yeah.
And then we have Logan.
Apparently it's hard for actresses.
Apparently. Then we have Logan, who is Hank. We have Chris, who is Mark. We have our friend Jade, who is playing Liz. And then we have my friend Chris, who, not the same Chris who plays Mark, but a different Chris.
It's really confusing.
He looks a lot like me, and he's playing Lou. And then we have Quinn, the other WilderBro, playing a bully. Our friend Keegan playing a bully. And our other friend Logan playing a bully.
Yeah, there's 2 Logans. It gets confusing.
There's 2 Logans and 2 Chris's in this movie. So, so that's the cast of Jeff the Killer.
Yeah.
And then
on to what else we're hoping to do, but I'm going to give this to Lee, seeing as, well, he's been planning this whole universe since we came up with the idea.
Oh yeah, this is the Creepypasta, this is my baby, okay. So, obviously, with Jeff the Killer, Jane the Killer's obviously in it, but she's not Jane the Killer yet. She's not Jane the Killer until the very end of the movie, because stuff happens.
Yeah, we technically focus on kind of the lore.
Yeah, we focus... the way that we go with our first movies, we focus on the lore, and then the second movie, we tend to world build.
Yeah.
So basically, the second movie...
the foundation, but now we start the build.
Yeah, so the second movie is called Jane the Killer... Jane vs. Jeff. Jane vs. Jeff, The Battle of Evil. And basically, I wrote this entire movie...
In case you doubt, one of them was the good guy.
Yeah, no, they're both bad. They're both really bad. It's just whoever you like better, I guess, is who you're gonna vote for. It's not like Civil War, where it's like, okay, well, Captain America's the good guy. No, it's whoever you like is who you're gonna cheer for. But
basically, like Freddy versus Jason.
But in this, movie, it's not just Jeff and Jane. There are other characters from the Creepypasta world that are in the movie. I'm not going to say exactly which ones, but it's pretty cool on what happens in the movie. I'm really excited for it. I think it's probably going to be my favorite movie out of Jeff the Killer or Jane the Killer versus Jeff.
We couldn't help but add more people.
Yeah. So that's all I'm going to say about that, because we don't want to give too much away about it. We just want you guys to know that. What other movies do you have planned? Because you have some stuff in the works right now.
Oh yeah, I got about 2 things in the work. One is called The Spectre.
Just give us the names. Don't tell us anything about them so that
I'm
they can
not
wonder.
doing that. One's called The Spectre, and that's basically murder mystery, kind of.
Yeah.
And then the other one, this is kind of the working title, not quite the final title by anything, but it's called Cold Truth, and that's also a mystery, but it's part of my Fantastic Earth series, and to those who know me, you probably know what this might be.
Yeah. So basically, which will lead us into our next topic, because our next topic is our planned web series.
Yes.
And that movie that you were just talking about will probably eventually lead into a web series, right?
Probably, like that's the movie, and then we follow the rest of these guys and how they deal with this with their fantastic world, essentially.
Yeah.
Sometimes together, sometimes on their own, because like most things, you do it with your friends or you do it by yourself.
Yeah.
So that's always magical.
But that's really the only web series that we have planned right now.
Aside from the WilderBros shorts,
Oh, yeah.
But that goes without saying.
Yeah, and then eventually there will be a WilderBros movie.
Yeah.
We were planning that, right?
Yeah, there's going to be a couple.
Yeah.
Like there's going to be one where we spoof sci-fi,
Yeah.
fantasy, action movies.
Yeah. So next thing that we're going to talk about is jobs. We don't pay right now because we aren't earning any money.
Yeah.
Yet. We will when we release videos or movies. But jobs, if you guys want to be an editor or anything like that, just send us an email. Our email will be down below in the description of this video. Or it's WilderBros.production@gmail.com. Go ahead and send us your resume there if you want to be an editor. We're really only looking for editors right now. Unless you live in the same area as we do. But I obviously don't want to give that area out. But yeah. But if you want to be an editor, then by all means you can toss us a resume, and we We might hire you, we might not. We probably will because we need them.
Or beggars can't be choosers at this point.
Yeah. So, and then another thing that we want to talk about is my real name. So for the past like 6 years, I've been going as Lee Evans.
Which has been kind of a pain.
Which has been a pain to everyone involved, including myself.
Because one moment we'll say Lee and then we'll say the other one.
Yeah. And then I have to edit it out of the videos, and I'm just tired of doing that. So my real name is Wyatt. So, but the character that I'll be playing in all the WilderBros shorts is going to be named Lee.
Yeah.
But my actual name is Wyatt.
Yeah.
And that's the big reveal of my name. Woo!
And then like
Claps for me.
yeah, the 7 subscribers you had before.
I had 42 subscribers on my channel. Thank you very much.
Sucks. My bad.
But yeah, no, then another topic that I wanted to talk about was the Creepypasta verse, which is my baby. I've planned this thing entirely.
Yeah.
I hold it so dear to my heart.
The moment I said yes to Creepypasta movies, he's just
I was like...
He basically just ran off with... He just took it and ran.
So, to preface, Logan wrote the first Jeff the Killer movie.
And I gave some basic ideas for some possible sequels.
Yeah, and I've currently been writing... so I wrote Jeff vs. Jane, and now I'm in the process of writing another character, and then I have about 5 other movies that I have planned that I'm still going to write. And not every single creepypasta character will get their own movie. They'll be integrated in other movies.
Yeah, minor characters, but to be in with the more famous ones because there's so goddamn many.
There is a lot of characters. But yeah,
just you can like make a whole video just like the 100 of clown characters in the creepypasta lineup.
So basically, everybody will get their own like they'll appear in a movie.
They'll have their own segment, we'll say.
Yeah. But normally for the first movie, we only set up 1, maybe 2 characters, and then the sequel to that movie will have more characters shoved into them.
Mainly
like Jane versus Jeff.
Yeah, like say the ones who maybe work for a short story, but if you try to make a whole movie around them, there's not quite enough there to build off of.
Yeah.
Like say Smile Dog.
Smile Dog. Islands Jack. Jack's story is like 4 minutes long, so
it's
can't really make a movie about him.
Yeah, guy sneaks into your room, eats your liver.
Eats your liver. Is it kidney or liver? I can't remember.
I think it's both actually.
I think it's only one. I think it's kidney.
Nah,
I think he eats kidneys.
Depends on the writer.
Yeah. But the Creepypasta verse is basically a giant. Is like how the Marvel universe works. Is everybody's all in one. Like one universe essentially, and for example, in one of our in the movie that I'm currently writing right now, one of the characters references Jeff the Killer because he's obviously famous. Like they know about Jeff the Killer killing people.
Yeah, safe to say that a notorious serial killer with with a toothy grin is going to be famous.
Yeah, people's going to know him.
Hey, you know that guy, Jeff the Killer? They still haven't caught him yet.
Yeah, so...
You're that Slenderman guy? And that silly guy without a face and a tuxedo.
Yeah, so...
What is scary is Cthulhu.
Yeah, so basically, but for planned movies going on to that, I guess it's not really spoiling anything when we can say that these are the movies that are coming out.
Well,
as long as we don't say who's in them, aside from the main character.
Yeah, well, these are ones we're planning to do. No guarantee that they're going to be happening right away.
Yeah,
but they're coming.
So the first one the one that I'm writing right now is a Clockwork story. Clockwork is my favorite female creepypasta.
She's one of mine too.
Yeah, so I'm super excited to be working with her. And then we have a Slenderman movie coming out that we're planning.
Which he's been fixing my original draft of the idea.
Yeah, because I like world building, and the original draft wasn't really as much world building as it was a standalone.
It was essentially just a short movie where basically, if you played Slender the 8 Page, it's basically that, the movie.
Yeah, basically Slender the 8 Page is the movie.
Yeah, which works in fine,
yeah.
But if you want world building...
Because we're making a creepypasta verse, so a creepyverse as we call it.
Yeah, so why is add more meat to the bone?
Yeah. And then we are also going to be having a Laughing Jack movie. Laughing Jack's going to get his own movie.
Yes.
Which is super... Laughing Jack is one of my favorite... he's probably my second favorite to Jeff.
Yeah. He's basically the Pennywise.
Yeah, basically. Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then one character...
Speaking of Pennywise, I think someone actually emailed Stephen King Laughing Jack story and said this was based on Pennywise. I think you'd like it. And I think Kane actually responded on his Facebook. So someone sent me this story called Laughing Jack, said I inspired it. I don't see the connection. One creepypasta character that I really, really like, I haven't even talked to you about this, that I'm going to be writing a movie about. His name is The Puppeteer. No, I think you did actually mention this.
Yeah, okay.
You just said, I want a puppeteer movie.
Yeah, okay, so basically the Puppeteer...
I didn't know it was a creepypasta.
Yeah, so basically the Puppeteer has these golden strings that he can attach to humans and control them like puppets. And yeah, he's pretty cool. And then another one that I want to make is Jason the Toy Maker. I don't know if you've heard about him.
Well, last week I was going through recent
creepypastas,
and it came up, but
yeah.
It didn't sound that intriguing to me. So.
Oh, it's really cool. But I don't know if he's going to get his own movie or if he's just going to be lumped in with the Puppeteer, because they're both they kind of do the same thing.
Yeah, like if they're similar,
yeah.
Maybe they should be together.
Yeah, so, I don't know. But those are the plans. Those are the planned movies for... Oh, and then another planned movie is... I don't know if I want to spoil it.
No, which one is it?
I'll type it in.
Oh yeah, before I forget, I'm also working on a werewolf movie, but not cool, but different from your...
The bottom one. Should I announce that, or should we keep it?
Oh, the bottom one?
Yeah.
Well, people are going to be expecting it anyway.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, we are planning a Jeff the Slender movie.
Obviously.
Now that you're done squeaking.
Yeah, so, Jeff vs. Slender, obviously we're doing Jane vs. Jeff, so we must do Jeff vs. Slender.
It's the natural order.
Yeah. All these characters are obviously going to interact with each other at some point in the Creepypasta verse, which I'm really excited for, just because there's so many different dynamics we can work with.
Yeah.
I need to open up my notes again so I can see what we are on our next topic if we're done with that topic. Do you have anything to talk about, Logan?
Well, here's an idea that me and Quinn have been talking about for a couple of years now. We were thinking of doing actually kind of a movie review thing. So if you guys are familiar with, say, Nostalgia Critic or AVGN's Monster Madness and stuff, basically kind of like that, where we basically put on the movie and then we give our opinion what we like, what we don't like, and, you know, just talk back and forth, just...
Yeah.
Yeah, just talk about whatever catches our mind. Except if it's a newer release, we'd like to have something to show you guys, because that'd be fair.
Didn't we already film two, but then we scrapped two?
Yeah, okay.
Because we did the werewolf dog versus dog thing.
Oh, Silver Bullet, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't like that movie. And then we did Jurassic Park, which I also didn't like that movie because the kids are stupidly, I swear, one of those kids could 1v1 Superman and win. Like, they're indestructible.
He's like the future lightning guy from
the
Superman comics.
So, screw him. Screw that kid. Screw Steven Spielberg. Hate him. Anyway.
No, you're gonna hate Poltergeist because the kids never die.
Yeah.
At least in Poltergeist, the kids leave halfway.
Yeah.
One gets abducted by ghosts, and they basically tell the other kid to piss off. Go to Grandma's house.
Yeah. No, the Creepyverse is going to expand. It's going to be giant. It's going to be huge. Like, there's probably going to be like 25 movies in it, to be honest. So.
Yeah, but if say Hollywood takes notice of us, then maybe it'll be a side project.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're gonna abandon Creepypasta anytime soon.
No. Besides, there's not a lot of like good Creepypasta movies, because all the Creepypasta movies that I've seen online are like
I've mostly only seen really short ones, like the Smile Guy, which is
Yeah.
like 5 minutes, and it's basically just creepy
Yeah.
drunk guy getting closer and closer, going. Ew.
Have you ever seen like any Jeff Van movies?
I saw one, but it was really shitty. Like,
Yeah.
they had it on like a camcorder.
They have it on
or something.
they have it on camcorder, and the other thing I also don't like about it
You
is
barely see shit, and then when you did see Jeff, his face is warped.
yeah, his face
I
is
think
more.
I think they were on a time constraint.
Oh, yeah.
Surprisingly, and his face was so fucked up.
Yeah, and the other thing that I don't like about them is they don't tell a story. It's like, oh, these guys are wandering into the woods. Oh, they get killed by Jeff the Killer. Who's Jeff the Killer? What is his story? I'm going into this blind. I don't know who Jeff the Killer is. I would like to know
It's
who
like
he
going
is.
into Friday the 13th, and they never explain who Jason is.
Right?
They just see guy in hockey masks, like, well, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, so basically, with our movies, we go in, explain their backstories, explain why they have their motives, explain what happens. Of course, there's not going to be 100% faithful to the story because we're doing our own interpretation of the story.
Yeah, because if you're gonna adapt something, make it your own. Like,
Yeah.
don't tell your story, but tell the original story. Otherwise, then
Yeah.
things turn out crappy.
Yeah, like have a good mix of both.
Yeah.
Because art,
Just be faithful, but do your own thing.
Yeah.
Which is, I have to say, the adaptations in general.
yeah. So that's one problem that I have with Jeff the Killer movies on YouTube is because none of them like go in depth to who he is, and that goes for any creepypasta characters.
I saw this one Laughing Jack one, and I swear to God, it was like an Ed Wood film. Like, they did one take for everything. At one point, Laughing Jack actually runs into the wall, like smacks it when he's chasing after someone, and the guy staggers to the doorway and falls. You didn't think to do a second take on that. Half his nose was crushed, you idiots. That was so damn funny.
Oh man, you need to show me that after.
I forget the name, but it was like, here comes Laughing Jack, or 1, 2 Laughing Jacks coming for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? You're gonna copy Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's why I think our videos are going to be successful. Also, we never explained what this is. We just said it's our first WilderBros podcast, but it is a weekly series hosted by yours truly. We will be swapping out everybody. Everybody will have a chance to be on here, but I'm going to be the host, so I'm going to be steady here. I'm always going to be on, but we'll be swapping out characters.
So you'll see me, Quinlan, Chris,
Corey, and basically everyone.
Sometimes maybe Jay, if we finally get him to come on board.
Her. It's her. Jade is her.
No, Jay.
Oh, Jay!
Yeah. He doesn't want me to say his full name, so
Jay.
basically we just call him Jay.
Listen, do you know how many people...
He's on again and off again, like he wants to be, but he doesn't want to
Yeah.
be with us.
Do you know how many people are in our cast that have the name starts with J? So it's like...
Yeah, well, I should probably just say my black friend.
Yeah,
because
but that makes you racist!
I know it sounds racist, but it's the easy way to identify someone, which is sad.
That is true.
Yeah, it's like, who's this again? The black guy. Oh!
But yeah, so anyway, it's a weekly series, it's a weekly video. It's going to be usually an hour to 2 hours long. Roughly. I'm going to be your host every single week, like I said. So sometimes Logan won't be on, sometimes Quinlan will be on, sometimes Trish will be on. It really all just depends on who's available that day, but I will always be here. We're going to aim for it to be on the same day every single week, so it's probably going to be on Mondays from now on, maybe. Give or take
Unless
Monday,
something
Tuesday.
comes up. Then
Yeah. But if something comes up, then we'll probably pre-record an episode and just put it out on Monday anyway.
Or maybe this will be our Sunday videos.
Yeah.
Like
maybe.
people go to church Sunday, we do podcasts on Sunday.
Yeah. So now I have some beef. I have a lot of beef right now. So the Jane's Note to Jeff video. I have beef with that video, so I had to edit it. Just so you guys know, like with that, like
it was like easily 40.
it was 28 minutes long.
Oh really?
It was 28 minutes
shorter
long.
than I thought.
Yeah, it was 28 minutes long, and I had to go through, and I had to watch the entire thing, pick out specific parts that worked, delete everything else, pick specific things, drag them over where they needed to be, and whatnot.
keep the funny
bloopers. I was on the... All the bloopers are up on our YouTube channel, by the way.
Okay.
I upload them.
Oh yeah, I meant to check that today.
But yeah, anyway, so, Anyway, I was on the very last thing I needed to edit, and then all the files got corrupted. Like, all the video files got corrupted.
Maybe that's why you can't find the SD card. You just threw it at the wall like, piece of shit!
Yeah, so basically, instead of, like, figuring it out, I just exited out of the program and was like, hey, whatever, I'll just re-edit. I reopened the editor program that I was using, loaded the video into it. No audio was coming from my laptop anywhere, from Windows Live Movie Maker, from YouTube, from anything. And so basically, I Googled it, it said to restart your laptop. So I restarted my laptop. What I didn't realize is that our Jane the Killer versus Jeff the Killer skip was 3/4 of the way done, and I didn't save it at all. So we lost the entire script because the video file decided to mess up. So then I was done for that night.
You write in Google Docs. It automatically.
Yep, I know. Yep, and I didn't do that because I'm dumb. But now I do.
You damn goof.
But now I do. But so we lost the file. So then I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'll just edit the video and then I'll go to sleep. So I edited the video.
He has a
went to
perfect
sleep.
memory.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Why?
I don't know. You seem to remember things really well. Because when you told me about it, I said, so how much of the script is still the same? You said like 70%.
Yeah, so I mean, wording is different, but it's still like the action.
The basic idea.
The action scenes are basically all the exact same that I had before, anyway.
Yeah, so those are the same.
Yeah, so those are the same. But yeah, the story's the same. I decided to change up the ending of the film because Logan didn't like it the way that I had it. So it's like, hey, whatever. I can get behind this.
It's jarring. Like
yeah.
we set up because we set up the characters, and then this other person that shows right the fuck out of nowhere. It says.
Oh no, I changed it completely too. Like,
okay.
remember that? So basically,
I'm just telling them what the original was going to be.
So the original ending, because it doesn't really matter now, because it's not the actual ending, is Jeff is going to be fighting Jane, Jane, Tiki Toby, and Jack, and he was going to get completely demolished by them, and then Clockwork was going to come in and save him, and then stuff was going to happen with that. But then I'm just like, Logan didn't like that, so I'm just like, hey, whatever, I'll just rewrite the story, work the characters out, Clockwork will get her own movie, and so on and so forth.
She does deserve it. I mean,
she really does.
One story.
Yeah.
You can build on top of that. Like, she's creepy.
Her story is really cool, and
she's an artistic masochist.
Yeah.
Masochist.
Yeah, and she's really cool. And
she's
a lot of her stories, like a lot of stories, has a lot of loose ends that I can tie together with the movie.
Yeah, like we all know it. Like
yeah, she
kills
her family.
You guys
she
know
kills
it.
her.
We know it.
She kills her family. She kills a bunch of doctors, and she runs away. But yeah,
But basically, we can just show them that, and they can just come to their own conclusion. Like, oh, okay, this was what happened.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the anger. That's my beef with editing, is that I lost the entire script. But I rewrote it. I took 2 days off, and I rewrote it on the third day, which was last night, actually.
Yeah.
It's still in its rough draft. I still need to fix some things. I still need to write all the camera angles in. But aside from that, it's pretty much done. So
I usually just write the angles in the script itself.
Oh yeah, I mean I could do that too. Another thing, one thing that I am going to be doing. So basically, how our filming is going to be working is we're going to be filming Jeff the Killer, and then immediately after, we are going to be filming Jeff vs. Jane. Immediately after, like the week after. And I'm going to be editing.
Think of it as our way of trying to catch up.
Yeah, basically.
Because we've been promising you guys this for such a long time.
Yeah.
It's only fair if we give you some more stuff.
Yeah, so expect Jeff the Killer, the movie, to be out around October, around Halloween-ish, and then expect Jane versus Jeff to be around December-ish.
Yeah,
give or take.
Give or take. Might take longer. Maybe it'll go by sooner.
I mean,
give it to you in August.
Jane the Killer, Jane and Jeff versus each other is a shorter movie than Jeff the Killer movie is.
Yeah.
Like by half the time. So.
Yeah. So it might take Well, faster for the talky bits maybe, but longer with
the actions.
Yeah, because.
But all in all, the script is smaller.
We don't want to knock someone out, so.
The script is smaller than the Jeff the Killer movie.
Yeah, I kind of like to go into more detail with character, why it likes action.
Fighting. Yeah, I like a lot. I mean, I go into details with the characters anyway, but just less detail because you already know who they are. Like we had an entire movie beforehand.
Yeah, because this is basically for the fans. We all know. We know that you guys know their stories essentially. Also,
if you don't know the stories, watch fucking Jeff the Killer. Like, go watch it. You'll get their story if you watch the first movie. Don't watch the second movie before you watch the first one. You won't understand what's happening.
Yeah, which I sadly did with Friday the 13th.
Yeah, so
I watched that one and I was like, wait, Jason had a mom?
Yeah. Also, another thing that sucks is another thing that I have beef with is my internet speed sucks. Like it's a turtle with no legs. That's how fast it is. You take a turtle, kill off his legs, and see how fast it moves. That's my internet speed. So uploading takes a long time for me to upload a video. So, YOLO, though. I'll get it done. Also, I mentioned earlier on that I was in a band that called Soul City. We're a Hollywood Undead inspired. I'm plugging myself.
I know you are.
We're a Hollywood Undead inspired band. It's really cool. If you want to go check us out, there'll be a link in our description. We are currently in the process of creating beats for our songs or music for our songs. So we're just doing a bunch of covers right now. But yeah, go check us out anyway. We pretty much talked about all of our stuff except who is your favorite creepypasta and why?
Yeah. Well, I think Wyatt should do this.
No, you both. Oh, okay. So my favorite creepypasta character is Jeff the Killer.
Obviously.
And the reason why I like Jeff the Killer is because he's really the first creepypasta character that got me into listening to creepypasta. I also, a lot of people don't like his story because it's like, it's alright. It's like, no, I really like his story because I like the idea of somebody being driven to the point of madness by voices inside of his head, and I just find that really cool.
Yeah, and on top of what you just said, I was kind of worried at first too because it does sound kind of like, the shitty remakes where everyone's an asshole and that's why this killer's a killer.
Yeah.
But, not everyone's an asshole, just the guys who are supposed to be an asshole, and there's actually foundation for him to go psycho stabby.
Yeah, basically.
Instead of bully little kids, so, he stabs people because why not?
Yeah, is he your favorite creepypasta character?
No, he's like my top. He's like number 3 in
Okay.
my book.
Okay, who's your favorite creepypasta character?
My favorite creepypasta character is, and I thought really hard about this because there's quite a few of them and they're all pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But I decided, and I'm probably cliche for saying this.
Is it Slendy?
Possibly Slender Man. I don't know. It's like him or Laughing Jack. I can't quite decide.
Laughing Jack's really cool.
I know, but just the the lore behind Slender Man and just the mystery that really makes him interesting. Like you just want to learn more about him, and the more you find out, just the more kind of messed up things are, and he was my introduction to creepypasta. I heard about Slender Man before the game actually came out, the 8 pages.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was a creepypasta thing until much later, because and then I played the game, which was creepy, and I found out more about the story, and then I heard he's part of this universe, and I was like, universe? Define universe for me.
Yeah.
And then this guy said, let me tell you something, friend.
let me show you a whole new world.
Yeah, and then he basically gave me a list of things to watch. So he said, you should watch Clockwork, you should watch
Laughing Jack, you should watch Jeff the Killer, you should watch Jefferson James,
basically he said,
Slendy.
Yeah, well, the first thing on that list was essentially Jeff the Killer. And then one night I decided, why not?
Yeah.
It was like 11, I couldn't sleep, so I put on Jeff the Killer.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, and it was one of those few scary stories where I could actually where I actually felt that the scary person was standing at my doorway.
Yeah.
And I haven't felt that since in a long time. I've only felt that with Freddy and Michael Myers.
Yeah, so,
those are the only guys I was actually kind of scared of, and I thought were like, oh shit, they're at the door.
Another reason why I like Jeff is because I get to play him. And I feel like if you get to play a character, then you grow deeper bond with him. Yeah. So that's why I like Jeff the Killer, is because I play him a lot.
Because if you are someone, then you gotta love him.
Yeah. What else are we planning for WilderBros?
Well, I already mentioned the shorts, but I imagine they might be wanting to know titles, I guess, the Expanded World Cup might be doing.
Okay, well, the title for Clockwork's movie is Clockwork Ticking Time.
Yeah. And I already said Cold Truth, and I haven't decided the title for the Werewolf movie. For some of the WilderBros shorts, one of them is called, one of the...
The WilderBros shorts...
best thing is like the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, the WilderBros shorts are a lot more comedy than anything
they're more
else.
comedic, but, also they just appreciate fandom.
Yeah.
Like, me and Colin, we gush about the things we love. Lee gushes about... Everyone gushes about what they love, but, also, shit hits the fan. It's
yeah.
Like, oh, we gotta deal with this.
Yeah.
But don't exactly expect any continuity, because I do have a story called All About Religion, and it basically ends with the world destroyed.
Yeah.
And then the next short is nothing has happened, like everything's fine.
Yeah.
So basically, like Looney Tunes, in a sense.
Yeah, basically.
Looney Tunes and Simpsons, I guess. And actually there's quite a cast of characters. But the one short I'm hoping to get done is called Ouija.
Ouija?
Yeah, and basically, we fuck around with a Ouija board, and basically we make fun of all the ghost movies like Amityville Horror, Poltergeist, obviously the Ouija board.
Yeah. By the way, we are at 41 minutes, so we're getting up there in time.
Yeah, so I guess we should call it a wrap, I guess.
No, because remember we're doing the happy half thing.
Alright,
Yeah.
At least this one.
But yeah, anyway, then the next half of the podcast is going to be Would You Rather and Will You Press That Button?
Yeah, just give you guys something fun to listen to. Yeah.
And you can hear us debate on which one you would rather and if we would press the button or not.
Yeah.
Kind
of like $1 Million Bud.
Yeah. Oh, $1 Million Bud is a great show.
I love that, yeah.
So, anyway, there's going to be a cut in the video pretty soon, and that's just because we have to upload the video to my laptop and then delete it and then restart because we don't have so much time.
Yeah.
With the SD card that we have right now, but we're going to be upgrading soon.
Yeah, so don't worry.
Yeah. So I am going to go end the video right now, and we're back.
Hi. Did you miss us?
We just took a little intermission. It was probably like a second for you, but it was about 5 minutes for us.
Yeah.
So now for the rest of this podcast, we are going to be playing Will You Press the Button and Would You Rather. So basically, we are going to be playing Will You Press the Button first, and if you want to look over here, Logan, you have a button, right? And this is the scenario. You become famous worldwide, but you get blind. Okay, you go blind, but you're famous worldwide. You can either press the button or you will not press the button. So, what do you think? Would you want to be famous but blind?
Yeah, I can live with that.
You're a writer.
I pretty much memorized my keyboard already, so I can just I can tell what the letters I'm typing.
Okay.
I can live with that.
Okay. So now, you can set a world record. It's for the smallest penis. No, I'm not gonna press that button either. I'm not gonna touch that button.
It's basically saying you have no shame.
Yeah, basically. So you are now able to turn invisible. Okay. But whenever you are invisible and watching someone, they will be extremely uneasy and know somebody is watching. I would still press the button.
So they'll know someone's watching,
but they won't know
it's you.
Yeah, I would still press the button.
So basically, it's like I feel like there's a ghost there.
Yeah, basically.
Can I go invisible at will?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, me too. Like, they're never gonna know.
Yeah, it'd just be fun to creep people out.
Right.
You just be right behind them. I know someone's there.
Okay, so the next question You become super intelligent,
Okay.
but you become a vegetable and are unable to communicate your ideas.
No.
No?
What's the point of being super smart if you can't, like...
Okay,
do
I
anything
agree with
it?
you on that one. I agree with you. Okay. So, next thing, okay, your parents aren't lame. Your parents are already not lame, so this doesn't apply to you.
They're fine.
They don't find it awkward talking about sexual things.
Well, that's really my parents.
Okay, so then you press the button.
Yeah, like nothing changes.
Yeah, apparently not.
You just want them to shut up.
Okay, so you get everything on Steam for free. Steam, do you know what Steam
Yeah,
is?
I know what Steam is.
Okay, so you get everything on Steam for free, but you have to play the game with an Intel graphics card.
I don't know.
It's a really bad graphics card. I would
No.
not press the button.
No. But then you can't enjoy the game.
Exactly.
It looks like crap.
Let's see. Next question. You can travel to any point in time in the past, and but you are unable to fit in. Oh wait, and are able to fit in, but you return to your own time after day and cannot remember anything from your trip. I don't really see a point.
Yeah, what's the value of going back in time then?
Uh,
Like, hey, I learned this. I actually learned the secret of the Holy Grail. Go back. Damn it! What was it?
I don't remember. Yeah,
What's
so
the point?
there's literally no point.
Yeah,
Okay, so now the next.
the whole reason.
Oh, people were in the comments were saying Doctor Who. I mean,
Really?
okay, your crush will be your true love and will be the most perfect woman you wish for, but everyone will start hating on you. I mean, everybody already starts hating on me anyway, so I'm gonna press the button.
Yeah, fucking. I love her. Who cares what others think of them?
Okay, you become your favorite video game character, but you can never leave their world.
Oh damn! You better really like that game.
I really like Pokemon, so you know, Ash, well, Red, but you know.
Yeah, it's still the same person.
So I'm going to press that button because Pokemon are pretty cool.
Oh, that's a hard one.
What's your favorite video game?
I have several favorite games, but right now I'm really into Fallout.
Well, who's your favorite video game character is what it's asking. Not your favorite video game.
I know, that's even hard because I never really had a favorite, actually.
Batman's a video game character.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I'm going to press the button just because I
Yeah.
can be a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll go Pokemon.
We all live in a Pokemon world was the most top voted question. So,
Yeah,
okay, you get the lead role in a movie, and you get paid $2 billion for it.
holy shit, man.
So basically, $2 million, sorry.
So
For it.
basically, you get paid what Jack Nicholson was paid for Batman.
Basically, so basically my future. But it is instantly well known as the worst movie of all time. So basically,
Be famous, but it's a piece of shit.
it is Jack Nicholson's Batman.
Dude, that movie was good.
No,
You're just crushing on Christian Bale.
no, Ben Affleck is Bat Bay. Okay, I'm getting spammed on my phone. It's annoying. You get $10 billion, but your entire life will be on the internet, including things you've done, thought, etc., and will be updated every single day.
Oh, that sucks. Say you talk smack about someone and, like, they're close to you, and then you find out, like, really? That's what you
I
think
just
of me?
give him $1 billion or $1 million and be like, yeah, forget about it.
You forgive me? He's like, money.
Yeah, he's like, I guess so.
But it's like, your money can't make me forget, but that's when you don't take the money. I don't do what?
I don't do.
If you don't forgive me...
I'm pressing the button because I need to be like, oh, you have a problem with me? Have $2 million. Have $3 million.
Yeah, it's like money makes everything go.
Basically.
I might do it. I don't know.
So you get any wish you want from pressing the button,
Okay.
but you won't know if it happens.
You won't know if it happens.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, because I would wish, dragons exist. I want my own dragon.
But you wouldn't know that dragon.
Yeah, I wouldn't know where he is. Like, then I'd accidentally stumble across it in the woods. Like, hey, did
No, you would never know that happened. You don't even get to stumble upon it.
You can't be fucking kidding me. If I can't enjoy it, no. I'm not doing that. So what's the damn point?
Alright. You gain eternal happiness. But everyone you love is suffering and all you can do is smile.
Just rub it in her face. I'm happy. Oh, you guys.
I'm not gonna press the button.
Yeah, that did be shit.
The top comment on this is anyone who pressed that button is cruel.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can change your form at will.
Okay.
But you can only take the shape of people of the opposite gender.
So I can change at will, but only into ladies.
Yeah, but once you're a lady, you can change into a dude.
Okay, that's a weird loop.
I'm gonna press the button.
Yeah, I could do it.
I would do it all the time.
Just change just change into like a famous person and just fuck around.
Okay, you become a magical girl with an amazingly cutesy weapon and magical powers.
No.
But you must spend your nights protecting your town from the forces of evil. Have you ever seen
Like almost.
have you ever seen Is This a Zombie?
Yes, you showed it to me.
Yeah,
I
basically
did watch
basically this. That's basically is the question. I'm not going to press the button though.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much work.
That's too much work. Yeah. Okay, so you get to live in a perfect life. You get to live a perfect life with various difficult obstacles that shape you into being a great hero. But everything you know is a lie. Your character within a character within a fictional world, and so are the people around you. So basically, you're Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool.
Would you do it?
Yeah.
I mean, I would.
Yeah, go for it. Why not?
Literally, look at
Who's
this.
spamming you, man?
Leland and Logan. I'm just gonna
It's
tell them to
time
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
As long as the world's interesting, I can live with everything being a lie. Besides, it's Deadpool. He has like a vampire wife. Who wouldn't
Wait.
care? Wait, you didn't know that?
Oh wait, no. Oh, okay. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Okay, so you get to be Th long princess of England.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. But you're hated by I don't even know. That's a English, please. The top question was the fuck's a long princess? I think it meant long lost princess of England, but
Probably.
okay, so you get to be hated by everyone on Earth, but you're guaranteed to go to heaven. Everyone already hates me. I'm pressing that button.
So basically, you could just be an asshole to
Yeah,
everyone,
basically.
and you're going to heaven.
Yeah.
Why not?
You gain the powers to become invisible at will, but your lifespan is now cut in half.
No, I like to live a full life.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to get off of this for a little bit, and we're going to go play Would You Rather, okay? So Would You Rather is, you know how to play Would You Rather, right?
Yeah, it's like, would you do this?
Do this or this, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so, you ready, Logan? First question.
Okay.
Would you rather have a... Okay, well...
Apparently that was a crappy one.
No, it just randomly, like... Update, like... It just chooses one for me.
What?
Okay, so would you rather be hysterically funny or be absolutely beautiful?
I'd be hysterically funny.
Well, I would be absolutely beautiful, so we're gonna have to rock paper scissors for this.
Why?
Or
you shit on me.
why? Why? Because then I could get all the good acting roles.
No, I see what you're getting at.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'd still go for funny.
Well, I'm going absolutely beautiful, and I have a laptop. So.
No, you bitch.
Oh, and look at that! I was in the higher percentage. So who's really winning now, Logan? This is a competition. Okay, so would you rather never have to go to would you rather never have to grocery shop again, or never have to do laundry again?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
See, I would never have to go grocery shopping again because then that means my time that I have to have contact with other human beings would be cut in half.
Yeah, I would prefer now than not go grocery shopping again. You just get what you want. I want a steak. Open the fridge. There it is. I would do that. Yeah.
Not have to go grocery shopping?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is kind of a pain in the ass.
Whoa! We are in the minority.
31.
31 to 69. Wow. Okay, start every sentence with end quote, if end quote.
Start every sentence with a quote.
Start every sentence with quote, but end quote.
Versus.
That's so basically, I quote, and I quote, if, and I quote, or, and I quote, but, and I quote. I don't know. I'm just gonna, I don't get it. Okay. Be thrown into a snake pit. Would you rather be... Okay, if you were in a horror movie, would you rather be thrown in a snake pit or be thrown in a spider pit?
Oh, I hate spiders. I'd rather go in a snake pit.
What type of snake are we talking about? Like, are we talking about like a garter snake?
Well, if it's a horror movie, probably something venomous, but then you could just stomp the fuck out.
I mean, you could do that with the spiders too.
No, there'll be a lot more spiders that would probably crawl all over.
No, I'd say that there's the same amount of snakes as there are spiders.
I don't know, I just hate spiders.
I'm doing the spiders. I mean, it's going to be in the minority, but I'm doing the spiders. Yeah, see? Minority. Okay, so would you rather eat a Big Mac every 6 hours or eat an exquisite meal once every 4 days? And like, that's all that you get to eat.
I'd eat the exquisite meal.
But you only get to eat once. I'm going to eat a Big Mac every 6 hours.
I hate my Big Macs though.
Okay, well, I don't care what you like. I like Big Macs. Okay, well.
Yeah, you're in the minority.
Okay, would you rather be Danny Phantom or be Ben 10?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I'd rather be Danny Phantom.
I'd rather be Ben 10 because there's more variety to have fun with.
No, but
besides, there is a ghost alien anyway, so
yeah,
I'd be Ben 10.
Danny Phantom gets all the ladies.
Does he?
I don't know. I don't watch the show. I'm assuming he does.
Yeah, his friend, his one girlfriend that he hooks up with at the end.
I mean,
if that's all the ladies, everyone else is kind of a bitch.
Fine, we're gonna go with Ben 10. Oh look, everyone wanted to go with Danny Phantom.
You didn't even watch the show, bro.
Okay, so as a 15-year-old, would you rather hate your parents but have to be with them 24/7, or love your parents but have them both die a horrible, gory death right in front of you?
Die the horrible, gory death.
Really?
Yeah, because if you hate someone, why would you want to spend time with? I hate that.
I'm going with this one.
Why?
Oh, because I'm in the majority.
You hate them, so you want to spend most of your life with them.
Okay, so would you rather live an extra 50 years or be guaranteed to entrance to heaven?
I live an extra 50
No, I would go to heaven because then you can just be the biggest dick and be like, oh, but God's got my back. I'm doing this one.
Fine, go to heaven.
Oh, look, I was in the majority.
Whatever.
Okay, would you rather have grown up without a father or have grown up without a mother?
Well, if you grew up without a father, you would have the best. Every character's like. Don't do that. You have like every character's like motivation backstory in like film and TV. You killed my father, now I want revenge.
I mean, yeah, so...
So that'd drive you to be a badass.
Oh, look, everyone rather not have a father than not have a mother. Look at that.
Wow.
So, would you rather have no eyebrows or have a unibrow?
No eyebrows.
Yeah, same here. Because they can grow back.
Yeah,
this one's 50-50.
Wow. Holy crap.
Okay, so would you rather erase Canada off the map or erase New Jersey off the map? I think we both know which one we're going to do.
Jersey.
So we're Canadian?
Yeah, we're Canadian in case you didn't know.
Wow! Wow!
Wow, everyone hates Jersey.
It's 20-80 for that question.
Wow.
Okay, so would you rather listen to Macarena for 4 hours straight or listen to Mambo number 5 for 4 hours straight?
I don't even know what Mambo is, so Macarena.
I guess we're going to figure that out.
Google. Tell us what Mambo is.
Okay, so Mambo number 5. Mambo number 5. What is Mambo number 5? Oh god.
I'm scared where this is going.
Mambo number 5? Oh, well, I guess we'll look it up later. I'm gonna go with Macarena.
Yeah, at least you like
Oh, we're in the minority.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so would you rather be handcuffed to your worst enemy for life, or be separated from your entire family for life?
Tough call. Separate from my family.
Or handcuffed to your worst enemy?
I'd rather be separated from my family.
Same here. Wow, we are in the minority. Well,
I guess people have tolerance for people they hate.
apparently. So would you rather be chased by 100 rabid squirrels through a flat open plain, or would you rather go down a 200-foot slide completely made out of ice head first with your shirt off?
Wait, go down a what?
A 200-foot slide completely made out of ice head first with your shirt off. Or
I'm really hairy.
Or be chased by 100 rabid squirrels through flat open plains.
Or you could just beat the shit out of the squirrels.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the squirrels too.
Yeah, like maybe the slide would be fun, but
Whoa, we are in the minority.
oh,
People must really hate squirrels.
apparently.
Okay, would you rather have
Guess
the
they
ability to
suck.
rewind 24 hours 3 times each year, or be able to consciously control your dreams and remember them in great detail? I'm gonna rewind time for 24 hours 3 times each year.
Oh, but they both have their good parts.
But no, a dream is just a dream, no matter how vivid you
yeah,
remember it.
no.
But this you can actually change stuff.
Yeah, I would go with them because there'd be a ton of stuff I'd like to change.
Yeah. Marry an attractive 64-year-old and drink your cat's pee. Okay, if your mom was about to die, would you rather marry an unattractive 64-year-old and drink your cat's pee, unattractive,
Oh.
and drink your cat's pee every morning for breakfast in order to save her, or let her die?
I'd let her die.
Same here.
No way I'm drinking piss.
Yeah, everyone agreed with
You lived a good life, Mom, but you gotta die. It's the circle
Yeah,
of life.
basically. Would you rather get paid to read every book,
Oh,
or get paid to watch every TV show?
oh, fuck me.
Every.
They both have pros and cons.
Do you know how many books there's been?
I know.
I bet there's been more books than there have been TV shows.
I know, but they're always coming out with new stuff.
I'm going to say that, but they're always coming out with new
going with
books.
TV.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, everyone agreed with us.
Yeah, at least they'll be more entertaining because sometimes books can be really
Yeah.
killer.
Okay, so have your best dream and your worst nightmare come true, or would you rather never have any of your dreams come true?
Well, so far my worst nightmare is the plummeting to a dark demise.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go
that's
have
not
your best.
bad.
Yeah, everyone agreed with me.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Okay, so would you rather always disappoint people or always anger people? I would always anger people because I would do that anyway.
Yeah, I already pissed people off somehow.
Yeah, everyone went with anger. Okay, so would you rather eat a worm straight from the ground or snatch a fly out of the air and eat it alive?
Well, flies are harder to catch, but they would go down easier, I think. So.
But people do eat worms. People don't eat flies.
I know. Well, actually, people do eat flies. Though.
Well, we're in the minority because I don't have worms.
You didn't even let me finish.
So would you rather have a beer belly or have 3 chins?
Beer belly, because then you can get rid of it.
True.
What the fuck is 3 chins anyway?
Like, you know how you have double chins, triple chins.
That's actually a thing.
Yeah, apparently. So so would you rather pee your pants once a day at a random time, or poop your pants once a day at a random time?
I take the piss over
Yeah.
shit.
Everyone agree?
Yeah. 89 to 11.
Okay, would you rather be swept up in a hurricane or be lost in a flood? Drowning sucks, so I'm gonna say
Yeah.
hurricane. Everyone agrees.
It'd be fun.
Okay.
Although I am a lifeguard, so maybe I can swim my way out of it.
No, I mean, maybe I can become a mermaid. So would you rather be known for something good, e.g. being a really wise person, or be known for something great, e.g. curing cancer?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Be known for something good, or be known for something great, like curing cancer or being a really wise person.
I'd go for curing cancer myself.
No, fuck people. Well, I'm in the minority.
Wow, you're a dick.
Okay, would you rather play the Los Angeles Lakers or play the Miami Heat? Miami Heat is a bad team, right?
I don't know.
We're going to go with Miami Heat. Oh, we're in the minority. No, we're in the majority.
So I guess people agree with us.
So would you rather have a hot spouse but be poor, or be homosexual with a famous actor and be rich?
So essentially marry Doogie Hazard.
Yeah, or do you want to have a hot spouse but be poor?
Oh, I hate being poor, but I want a hot spouse.
But I mean,
But I don't want
a
to.
famous actor could be hot, but you're gay.
Yeah,
In that scenario.
I'm not really I don't really see myself as a gay.
Oh, but look, we're in the majority.
Ah.
I'm not telling you what you. I'm not telling you what you think.
No disrespect if you're homosexual or anything. It's just we don't swing that way.
Yeah.
At least I don't.
No, I don't either. Trust me. So, would you rather be disemboweled by a Japanese sushi chef and served on fire to Justin Bieber, or run through a pride of starving lions wearing Lady Gaga's meat dress?
Meat dress. I hate Bieber.
Yeah.
I really agree with that, but if I had no choice, I'd poison myself so that way he can choke on my
YouTuber love. Would you rather meet PewDiePie or meet Vanoss?
Vanoss?
Yeah.
Who the fuck likes PewDiePie?
Apparently, well, I mean, he's the most subscribed person on YouTube, so apparently a lot of people.
Oh, fuck him. People are dumb.
Yeah, I hate PewDiePie too. He's horrible.
I want to kill him.
He sucks. So would you rather live without your cell phone or live without your iPod? Well, I have an iPhone, so...
I live without a cell phone.
But I mean, I have all my music on my iPhone anyway, so I'm gonna live without my iPod.
iPhone tomorrow.
So, would you rather be a contestant of the Wheel of Fortune or be a contestant of Jeopardy?
I hate both shows.
Wheel of Fortune. Oh, everyone agreed with us.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you rather only talk in the third person or never be able to call somebody by their name?
I hardly ever call anyone by their name.
I'm gonna go only talk in third person.
Talking third person.
Oh, everyone agreed with me. Well, we're done playing this for now because
Okay.
I'm tired of these games.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was fun.
After someone dares compare PewDiePie to Thanos, you just gotta stop. It's like, really? There's no comparison.
Thanos was in the minority.
I know, because people are stupid.
Because people love his sense of humor.
Yeah.
That's why.
People hate on Canadians, man.
Is Thanos Canadian?
Yeah, he's Canadian.
Oh,
you
that's
know?
cool.
He's
No,
like in
I
Saskatchewan.
mean, really?
Yeah.
Because that's where I used to live. Oh.
Funny, that's where my dad used to live too.
Wow.
What a small world.
You know, I kind of look like Thanos, right?
No. That's cool, but you're scrawny and floppy hair.
But no, yeah. Anyway, so we're going to go back to talking about our movies and stuff because that's what this podcast is about.
Yeah.
But yeah, podcast is coming out next week too. There's going to be that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'll probably be some developments we can share with you guys.
Yeah, and there's probably going to be more than 2 people.
Hopefully.
Hopefully there'll be 30.
I'll drag Jay into this.
Yeah.
I'll say you're gonna be our Stan Lee and you're gonna fucking like it.
Cameos in all the movies.
Yeah, just like hey, bye.
But yeah, no. Yeah, so that's happening. It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything else to add.
No. Should we wrap up?
Yep.
Awesome.
Well, we'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
WilderBros out.
No, I have to do the outro. I'm the host. So,
Well, I'm out. And I'm a WilderBro.
okay, well, so, anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, with this podcast, you remember to show your support by liking the video, by smashing that like button and subscribing, and it really helps us if you share our videos, because it gets us more widely recognized by more people. So that's really good.
So we can grow and give you guys better stuff.
Yeah. So if you want to help us out and see higher quality creepypasta videos or movies in general, then just show your support because it really helps us out. But yeah. Anyway, we are going to be out now. We are signing out. So yeah, WilderBros out.
Good podcast.
Good podcast. Now you need to drive me home.
Yeah. Okay.